Alright, so today was first quad bias leg day of the bulk. Same thing as usual as far as why I only post that video. It's pretty packed when I got in here once again. So I keep telling myself I'll come later, and then I end up getting here like only 5 minutes after I normally do. So it's like no wonder there's not much of a change. Yet I'm expecting for there to be some sort of change. Makes no sense. Legs are looking good though, I can't lie. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know if this thing picked up on my whisper or not, but I was like, it's kind of funny that you can still see, at least I can still see, hold on. Excuse me. I can still see just a tad bit of feathering in this. I wasn't really paying attention much to my right quad, but my left quad at least, on that outer part. I don't know the names of the different like heads of the quad. I just know teardrop, middle, and then your outer. I think there might be more, I don't know. Because you got like, you'll see on like a legitimate bodybuilder. I say I'm a bodybuilder, but it's more like I'm an illegitimate bodybuilder. I don't know. Anyway, there's a whole thing behind my thought process on that. Anyway, on someone who's like really shredded, you can see like there's something else where it's like you have your middle, but then you got something here too. It's like, what the hell? It's crazy. Next prep, we'll make that happen. Hopefully. Anyway, that's the goal at least. So, get more shredded than last time. Anyway, but yeah, no, legs are looking good. It's kind of, it's interesting though, because, you know, looking at myself with the shorts on, I'm like, my legs are still damn small, and then I kind of pull these up a little bit, and then I do the illusion thing, you know, where you kind of tilt your quads outward to make them appear bigger. I'm like, yeah, alright, not too bad. Because I used to have an imbalance, and finally, well, considering the fact that I've been wearing shorts for however long now, I was like, okay, my legs have finally caught up with my upper body. But no, there was a time where it was like my legs were smaller than my upper body. So I think back when I used to do, what was it, like two leg days a week. I think doing those for, because I was on that shtick for a while. I mean, I'm still doing that, but it was with the my specific kind of bro split I was doing, and this was, damn, it's crazy to think how long it's been now. Damn, that's crazy. But for the longest time, my split was, I mean, it depends on, you know, if you, well, Sunday's the start of the week, fuck it, okay? Anyway, so using Sunday as like the start of the week, so my split would be legs, chest, wait, now I gotta think about it, hold up. Yeah, legs, chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, and then repeat. Wait. Oh no. So when I would bulk, I used to do a strength day, and then there were times where I would take it out and other times where I would leave it in. I would kind of flip-flop between having it in there and not having it in there. So most of the time I would keep it in there though. But yeah, for the longest time, that was my split. Was yeah, I mean, now if you're starting with Monday as like the start of your split, well, it depends on if you're looking at it as start of the week or start of your split. So start your split, it doesn't really matter what day it is, that's up to you. So if you're starting your split on, for me, what would be day 1 or a Monday, because to me, I'm looking at it from the perspective of like start of the work week, if that makes sense, right? So, or I guess, yeah, start of the business week, business hours, right? Or business days, whatever the hell. So Monday being, you know, start of that. Monday would be chest, back, legs, shoulders, arms, legs. And then I was kind of on that repeat. And then I had a 7th day in there, and I swear, now I don't remember if it was, I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking about is like with the strength day, because I don't remember ever having, I think if I wasn't doing the strength day, then I made that some sort of accessories day or something. Accessory day. Yeah, no, because this is the first split where I've had a rest day like in my split rather than just taking one, you know, pulling a Sam Solik, because that's basically what I was doing with that old split, was really just, you know, doing the Sam Solik method with everything. And honestly, I think that split stopped working over time, mainly because honestly, there was a time where it's just like I wasn't progressing anymore. It's like my failure would not be failure at all. It was just, it would be like in here, I would just get in my head and then, you know, then stop the set for whatever reason. And yeah, that was not a good place. But that was mainly on me though, just bitching out mid-set for whatever reason. I had some other contributing factors going on as well. Let's see, were inhibiting my mental ability. So, yeah, but hey, still gotta fight that every day, you know. So it is what it is. Sometimes past mistakes, they stick with you, so, and you end up having to live with them, but, and sometimes they cause battles that you gotta fight mentally and keep yourself out of doing certain things. So anyway, yeah, but I had some stuff going on that was inhibiting my mental ability, which then contributed to my physical ability. And yeah, I wasn't, I sure as hell was not eating the way I was supposed to, but yeah, it's bad. It's really bad when my training starts to tank, because for me, I've said this before, but for me, I've always been the kind of person who's, you know, I'll be on top of the training. It's the eating that I have a problem with. And when I say problem, I mean I just don't eat enough. As far as bulking goes, like I just end up not eating enough, and then I end up in a main gaining circumstance rather than actually bulking. So it's whatever though. Anyway, where the hell? How the hell did I get here? I mean, conversation-wise, not like not to the gym. That would be bad. that would be the pre. Oh, I finally got my pre today. So this, with this, so I'm doing a like stem pre, and then I'm doing a pump with it. I haven't stacked anything in a while, so, but yeah, I had a pretty damn good workout, so I gotta admit, it was good. It was pretty good, and finally got creatine. We're gonna get big. We are gonna get freaking big. Now we're gonna get really big, so that'll be fun. But speaking of big, as far as weight goes, I dropped down to 155.1, so that was kind of weird. But hey, as long as the graph on my chart is, you know, sure it might be in a zigzag, but as long as that zigzag is going up, I'll take that. You know, sometimes not all progress. Here we go, philosophical shit right here. Sometimes not all progress is in a straight line. Sometimes it's a zigzag. Sometimes it goes down before it goes back up. Sometimes it goes up and then goes down and then goes back up again. You know, sometimes shit happens. But at the end of the day, I mean, really, as far as, you know, in the gym goes, as far as this whole bodybuilding thing goes, it's like an investment, you know? Or, yeah, it's like investing. You know, the longer, at the end of the year, the stock is kind of guaranteed to go up and you're guaranteed to gain unless, you know, there's, well, how can I say this without getting canceled? As long as there's not a crash in the stocks market for any specific reason. Then over time, if not in a year, then over many years, you're gonna gain something. So, you know, same thing with this. The more you invest into your physical self and your mental self, shit. Damn. I need to do more investing in here, get smart, because I've done a good amount of investing here. No, by no means am I anywhere near close done or where I want to be. So, don't get me wrong, investing, you know, in this, still gonna keep going, but investing in this is still gonna keep going for as long as I can keep it up for. But yeah, you gotta invest in everything. But anyway, so I don't know where I was going with that, I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, what the hell led me to that point? Hold up. I'm not gonna remember. Anyway. But I think I started talking about like my old split. So I think that's what definitely contributed to my legs finally catching up with my upper body is when I had like anything upper body wise was one time a week, but legs were twice. So that split was really focused on my legs, beefing up my legs, which me personally, I think it worked. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Me personally, I think it worked. So, because I definitely saw some results. So yeah. But anyway, as far as this quad bias leg day went, I'd say pretty damn good. So yeah. But other than that, I think that's all I got. So I go home. Remember to take my creatine. I gotta like put that in the memory bank now. Make sure I remember to do that, because wow, it's been a while. Damn. I don't remember last time I wow. It's been It's been a while. I genuinely don't remember the last time I took creatine, but alright, anyway. Yeah, so get rich, get jacked. Gonna go home, eat something. Again, take my creatine to make sure I actually get jacked. And yeah, but other than that though, that's all I got. So I'll see you tomorrow for what should be a good push day. I don't know why that escaped me for a second, but I'll see you tomorrow for what happens next.